Yeah, so there's been bare stuff happening on social media this week. Bare stuff. Two things in particular that I thought we had to just touch on because they've sent the TL into a frenzy and it's just been jokes. The first one you were creasing that earlier, yeah. J House, cool. So basically, for those that don't use social media or weren't on his Snapchat or weren't on Instagram or even on Twitter because it was definitely the topic of the TL that day. J House basically came back onto his Snapchat, and obviously if you follow J House on Snapchat you know that he's been getting hella deep and like philosophical recently. Cool. So on this occasion, man basically said, I'll try and find the exact wording now, but he basically said that he's been off key for a minute because he stopped banging Juju.
Yeah, he said I can't lie, when I was banging Black Magic, that's when my life was that's when I was patterning in it.
Yeah. So now he stopped banging it. His life has just fallen to pieces, so he's gonna get back on it. So wait, hold on. Let me see if I can find the original. Okay, hold on.
What's mad as well is that obviously he was saying he did an explanation afterwards.
Yeah, cool. So the original post was, I didn't want to say this, but I have to be honest with you. If I lied, then I'm a faker. When I stopped doing black magic is when my life fell apart. Black man's magic. Juju J is back. Now it's Uchu Militi.
What's it now? It's Uju Melita.
Wow.
There's an accident.
That's a madness. That means he's the OG of Juju. That means he's getting back on the Juju thing. Obviously now, being black, coming from a certain background, which I'm sure a big proportion of his listeners come from, yeah. Black magic and Juju just seen as a mad thing. Obviously, it's split opinions. People are now saying, on the TL and stuff, people are saying, it's only the colonizers that made us view Juju in the way that we currently view it, which I hear.
To an extent, innit?
Yeah, 100% to an extent, but like I won't even get too much into the conversation or like into that conversation because I'm sure you lot can make your own minds up, basically. But yeah, J.S. is proudly saying that he bangs Juju and he's gonna get back into it. Now,
no, but what is black magic to you though? Because that's the question that we need to ask ourselves here.
Yeah.
Because my thing was like, alright, cool. There's Juju, and then there's the term that's been coined by Westernized. It's called black magic, innit? Cool. That could have been whatever spiritual practices that we were taking place, that was taking place back then. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They could have painted all of it as bad, because not all of it could have been bad. So I'm saying that's open to debate.
Yeah, 110%. Like obviously, I'm a Christian boy, innit? So Juju is not of God.
Oh, I'm a child of God.
So me, I like the Holy Spirit. I like blessings from the Most High. I like praying to God. That's the only quote and unquote magic that I'm using. You feel me?
Yeah. But
I'm just
what I'm saying
using prayers from.
It's just the way that, obviously,
of course,
all the grey dons and all the white dons have just in power back in the day have just twisted.
Of course, yeah, 110%.
And they're probably using it themselves.
So obviously, like I said, because a large proportion of his listeners will obviously be from backgrounds that are similar to myself. J Hus now came out with a explanation, obviously, and his explanation was as follows: Why does everything black has to be seen as evil? I didn't say anything about devil. I'm talking about African culture. You know what? I could have explained it better. I see magic different to how you lot see magic. Words are magic. Remember I told you, you're casting spells when you speak. That's why it's called spelling when you write it.
I was crazy when he said that.
It's all magic, man said. And then he posted a definition of white magic, which in the dictionary is magic used only for good purposes, which obviously reinforces what Mayers was saying about the prefix of black prior to magic. Obviously the colonizers have come in and they've put it into our mindsets that black is evil. So you're seeing black magic and you're thinking, rah, that one is of the devil. But white magic, in their own white man's dictionary, is magic used for only good purposes.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Right now.
Magic is magic. Get out of town. Don't hear that craps. Anyway, yeah, so obviously if you lot wanna weigh on this topic, obviously at us on the socials, let us know what you think about this J Hus, black magic, Juju whole situation. Because I think it was comical still. I've seen some hilarious comments on.
There's been a lot of memes, but
the
final thing I would say is that people need to actually try and ask themselves, like, what does magic even mean, fam? Because
100.
etymology is mad interesting, obviously, the history of words and where they come from, the origins, and blah, blah, blah. But it's a crazy thing.
Crazy. And the other thing that captured the TL's attention, obviously, is Wiley acting out again. So, cool. After he was saying stuff about Ed Sheeran, which I think we discussed in the last episode.
Yeah, we did.
He then tweeted that he wanted to jump on the radio for an interview, because obviously man had more stuff to say, so he jumped on BBC One Extra and had a conversation with Ada, which was fucking hilarious. Basically just had a shouting match with Ada. Basically just ranting that...
I even missed that.
Swear?
Yeah.
Basically just ranting that, the reason he's vexed at Ed is because Ed can use us when he pleases, but we can't use him, because apparently he did his collab with Ed Sheeran and that went smoothly with no hiccups. But when he tried to reach out to Ed to feature on his thing, Ed's label was saying that he couldn't come to certain appearances, that he couldn't be in the video, XYZ, which obviously I get where Wiley's coming from that point of view. Innit?
Yeah.
The only thing I have in response to that complaint, is that's really just how the game goes, isn't it? Like, when you become as big as Ed Sheeran is, like, you're afforded a certain type of, like, acclaim and esteem, which means you can reach out to people and they'll jump on your team because it's very beneficial for them to have you on their team. But because of the heights you've reached, you're harder to reach out to and get in contact with and get to collab on their team, because that's just how the game is. He's obviously reached a point where his success has allowed him a certain leeway which other dons who haven't reached a similar level of acclaim
but obviously we know that
achieved, you feel me?
Yeah, but we know that, like...
So it's like Drake jumping and hollering the UK man to jump on his Top Boy thing, for example. But obviously, when the roles are reversed now, it's going to be a lot harder for you to get Drake to feature on your thing. But that's just the way the game goes, you feel me? Like, that's just always been the game. And it's not very different from, like, any other industry. Like, obviously, in any professional arena or whatever, if you're trying to get a big boss to help you out now, obviously the big boss is going to be busy because he's a big boss. But the big boss can easily call upon you to come and help him out because you're low in the food chain.
That means he should make time for you when you need him. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. And if he's able to call Wiley, tell him to come in his videos, blah, 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 tell him to do whatever, blah, 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 but he can't do the same. Then that's bugs. Even though it might be the game, that's still bugs.
I get that, but then I don't think it's worth complaining about, especially if you've been in the game for so long that you should know, and he 100% does know that's the case, because he's not stupid, you feel me?
Yeah, it's true.
Like, he's been in the game for 2+ decades. Like, he knows that there's certain politics with labels and X, Y, and Z that have to be played, or that you can't do X with one man, but you can do X with another man for a certain amount of reasons, or any number of reasons. Sorry, but yeah. Obviously, Wiley's just been in the public eye for screaming and shouting and making bare noise.
It's moving like a crackhead.
And in the BBC interview, for those that heard it, he was just shouting at A-Dot. So everyone was like, "Bro, they get the point he's making." But obviously, if you're just shouting on radio, then it's not going to be received very well. Like, do you feel me? Like, even Ada wasn't trying to argue back and counteract his point. She was saying she hears what he's saying. She's just playing the devil's advocate. Like, obviously, this is just the game, innit? And Ed doesn't need you any more than you need him, because Wiley kept saying that Ed needs grime. But really and truly, like, Ed doesn't need grime. Really,
no, he doesn't really need.
He doesn't need grime at all. Ed is the biggest artist in the world, fam. Man grossed $500 million on a tour. Ed doesn't need grime. Do you feel me?
500 M's, fam.
That's crazy.
He's getting a crazy percentage of that.
That man doesn't need niche. Make no mistakes. He doesn't need Nathan. But obviously, if he wants to use grime to appeal to an audience, he can, and he did. There's no point saying he didn't, because he 100% did use grime on that remix, and it did help his record, you feel me? But to say he needs it is a stretch for me, do you feel me?
And then Wiley was there like, "Oh yeah, that's why he did that song, man." I was thinking, no, Wiley's a muppet, fam. He's hungry from Sky, fam.
Fam, not
he needs to stop tweaking. I hear what he's saying, but he needs to... You know what it is? I feel like, if we deeper, he's misunderstood, like Kanye, innit?
Yeah.
And that man has been in the game so long, been geniuses for time.
Yep.
That they're just erratic now.
Yep.
Because mentally, all that pressure, all of that traffic going on up there.
I said all of the traffic.
Fam, there's mad sparks in there. Do you know what I'm saying? Just going off because they're just sick creatively. sick
Uh-huh.
with the concept and the music.
And there's just too much going on upstairs that it
Especially
comes out.
when they don't get that recognition, I feel like Kanye, Wiley's a bit like, nah. I feel like I need more recognition in this game, which is maybe as to why he's behaving like this recently.
But to be fair, he's doing numbers now. Like with his commercial tracks, like that last track he had with Steph London and Idris Elba was a top 20 record. I'm pretty sure it came close to top 10. He's got a tune dropping with Future. If I may, he just posted the artwork today. Future, Chip, and something else called Da Vinci Bag.
Wow.
And that's coming today, fam. Wiley and Future and Chip on one track.
What does that even mean?
And then he's got another track of Nicki coming soon with Nicki Minaj.
see.
So like he's in his commercial bag right now.
Yeah.
Do you feel me?
Yeah.
So like it's not like he doesn't really understand the game, because he does. He's been in the game for time. He knows how the game's set. Do you feel me? He just needs to, I guess, just become a bit better at voicing his concern. Well, not even concerns, his qualms, innit, and his beefs. But yeah, man. We're going to get back into the music. Like I said, if you want to check the track list of all the songs that we've played or that we'll be playing during the show, make sure you follow us on our socials. That's at Syndicate LDN, Syndicate London.